posters that were like, basically, if you support United, don't come in this pub.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool.
But at least there's actually a reason behind it, not just like, it's a fit player.
And
like most girls.
there was, it was 2012, I think, when they'd stolen the title from United in the last few seconds.
So it was going off everywhere.
I was like, no, I admire this team. I'll just take them on.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah. So why Villa?
Just like the same, really, like, not to say the same, we've never won the league in my lifetime, but just family, like, that's where we're all from.
Where are you from?
We're from there, but we've moved out to Burton when I was, like, just born. But the family's still all there. So, like, I couldn't have supported anyone else. It wasn't a choice. I was just told.
Yeah, it's ingrained
literally
in you. Anyway, thank you, Nathan, for joining me. I am joined by Nathan Dawe. You are listening to the Citizen Game podcast. We're going to talk about games and life, really. It's super chilled.
Yeah.
The first question that I asked everyone is, what are your top 3 games of all time, if you could pick?
Top 3 games of all time?
Yeah.
I'd have to go FIFA, because it's my like number one passion.
Which FIFA? I always ask this one. Specific FIFA.
I'm not going to lie, the last few ones have been a bit dodgy. Like, the gameplay has not been like what we're used to. I'm going to say like any of the kind of 2004 to 2010 games were like my absolute favourites.
Yeah.
So I'd definitely say FIFA. I would say Call of Duty. I'm actually quite new to Call of Duty. So like...
Is this Warzone we're talking?
Yeah, so I'm going to say Warzone is like my go-to at the minute.
Yeah.
I try and play multiplayer, but I'm not great. I'm not much better at Warzone, but I'm saying like, I do like Warzone.
Multiplayer is just another level. I done it on...
Is that your thing? Do you prefer that?
No.
Oh.
I tried it and I just got killed by everyone. And I was just like, how are people this good?
I know. All my mates are sick and I'm always spectating. Because I'm always the first to die and I'm watching.
I was saying I've never made it out of the gulag in Warzone.
But you've never won the gulag?
Never. No, I'm just lived there.
I've not won many, but I've won a fair few. But yeah, that's quite bad.
Yeah,
And then my third one, I'd probably say like, because I don't play anything other than them two, I'd say like GTA.
Yeah.
Because like when I was younger, I remember playing them.
Which one was it? San Andreas?
Yes.
Vice City?
Vice City, San Andreas are kind of the two that stuck out in my mind.
Yeah.
And that was quite fun, just cruising. I used to actually be one of them nerds that used to drive proper.
So was I.
Yeah. Proper
stop at the traffic lights.
And then go on. Don't know why I did that, a bit weird, but no, it is quite fun.
I think people do it. I used to, so I would select a house on the map that you know how you could buy houses. I didn't care about that. I would find one house that I liked on the map and I pretend that it was my house.
Yeah, keep pulling up
so
there.
And I'd pretend that like I had a wife and kids in the house and stuff like that.
I love
Don't
that.
know why.
That is quality.
There was another game, Italian Job, which was on the PlayStation 1.
I remember that.
And it was in London. So I used to pick, I think it was near King's Cross. I had a house that I liked. So that was my Italian Job house, yeah.
It's weird, isn't it, what we do as kids?
I know. So, BRIT nominated.
Yes.
Big news. That was one of my favourite songs of the summer.
Oh, really?
May I add? Yes.
No
Lighter
way.
with
Thank
KSI.
You. It was, yeah. I mean, it's like, when I hear it, but the other day it came on the radio and I'd not heard it for a few weeks. And I thought, do you know what? It's actually a good tune, that is.
Yeah.
I thought it's a banger. But yeah, I love that tune. And like, just meant so much to me to be able to bring it out. And obviously with JJ, like, he'd not really done anything commercial before that. And, you know, when we actually agreed to do the tune with him, he hadn't even brought Houdini out at the time. So it was a bit of an odd move. So not everyone kind of believed in it. They thought like, really? Like on a dance track? But I was like, I think it's going to work. And obviously it did. So I do love that track. But I'm glad you like it as well.
Yeah, I think that formula of having the sort of dance beat with a singer and then a rapper.
Yeah, it's just different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's different and it works. And I think it's blending a few different worlds.
Because I'm like multi-genre in my music, so I like every different type of music. So to be able to bring different elements together and get away with it is like, and obviously then to be BRIT nominated was just kind of, for me, just a massive achievement because I've always wanted to try and find a way of infusing different genres into one sound. So managed to do it.
What is your favourite sort of genre of music? I know you said you like a few, but if you had to pick.
I tend to listen to like Drake, so like hip hop's my go-to genre. But it depends what mood I'm in. If I'm like got a long drive at night, I'll be blasting out like Ed Sheeran, James Arthur,
Belt in my heart.
Yeah, literally. But then like if I'm trying to act cool with the mates, it might be a bit like a Drake or Lil Baby or whatever. But I just like all types of music. But yeah, I'd say my actual passion go-to is like hip hop.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm an old R&B fanatic.
Yeah. Ja Rule, Shanti.
Ja Rule, even like 90s, so I really like John L. Jones, Joe, like really old. So my music taste rarely spans past like early 2000s, I would say.
So the fact that you like Lighter is good.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's a great song. So nowadays I don't know, I dabble in the new music, but I'm like an old soul.
Old school. But it's good though. I think some of the new stuff coming through is really good. Do you know what I mean? And like, it is, people are loving it a lot. And it's like traveling internationally as well now, which shows that we're doing some good stuff over from here. So it's cool, man.
100%. I saw on your Instagram the meme with JJ and Anne-Marie.
Yes.
Where it's like the guy and the girlfriend are walking past and the girl walks past who's looking back.
Yeah. It's funny because obviously it's kind of a bit of a love triangle, because obviously I did the tune with JJ, then he did one with Anne-Marie, and I'm doing one. And everyone was just like taking the mick when it came out, saying like, you may as well just release an EP together and all that stuff. And then I was just thinking, I messaged KSI and it goes, it's a matter of time till someone clicks onto something. And then I seen that on Twitter, sent it to him, and he was just absolutely laughing his head off. And I was just, he was like, it was only a matter of time. But it was quite funny. But like I say, even the Anne-Marie and KSI tune was like, it's just a massive tune. It's one of my favourite tunes, like from last year and this year, really, because it's kind of crossed over, but it is a hit.
Gets stuck in your head.
Massively, yeah.
Even like Lighter, now I've been talking about it, it's going around my head. I'm one of those people, if I hear someone in the room that hums something, then I'll just continue humming.
To hum it, yeah. And I think it's because it's a bit high-pitched as well. It just stays in your head. And my mates and my family were just like, obviously heard it before it was out. So they were just like, even before it came out, I was like, this is going to do so well, because I just cannot get it out of my head, which is always a good sign.
As always, you know. And I didn't realise that it was Ella Henderson for a while. And then when they done the live, acoustic version, I was like, oh, it's
she smashed
her.
it. Yeah. So talented. She's a good girl.
Yeah, she's amazing. So the next thing I was going to talk about, so I've got some like weird gaming news that we can delve into.
Let's do it.
And discuss. So the first one was in France recently, I think it was in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Someone was arrested because they went to a supermarket, you know, like those big ones though that sell technology stuff as well, not just food. So they've gone to the supermarket and they've done the self-checkout. So they've grabbed a PS4 as you do.
Yeah.
And scanned it as a bag of fruit.
Okay, yeah.
So they then weighed it and it came in as like €9 or something. Yeah. So they've got away with basically...
Well, they got away with it?
Yeah, I don't know how, because where are the people that are regulating it?
Well, surely it must be out there now and people might...
Because it's on the news. A big PS4 box, yeah. So they've done that, scanned it, it's like coming at €9, cool. Purchased the PS4. And then what they did was they then resold it online for like 100 quid. So they made a decent profit there.
No way,
like
100 quid though. You could have got more for that, couldn't you?
I know.
Well, surely it's got a tag on it. So when you walked out, and it's gonna...
That's what I was thinking, but maybe this particular one didn't. Or they took it out of the box and with the controller and stuff and just went kind of like, and then how are you...
I'm not buying it, fake news. I don't believe it.
Well, so
he's actually here now today.
Yeah, here he is. So they did that. They resold it for €100 to buy a train ticket home or something. But the reason they got caught was because they went back the next day and did exactly the same thing in the same store and then got arrested for it. Because it was like,
thieves.
It's worked once. Like, don't get cocky.
People do that though. It's like, you get away with something, you think we can do that again, and then you just get a bit too complacent. You should have done it monthly. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Not daily.
Or go to a different store.
Yeah.
Don't go to the same store where you've taken the same PS4, because they're probably thinking from the day before, oh, we've got a missing PS4.
Yeah.
Where's the PS4?
And then you see someone going to the till again, you think, right, eyes on him.
Yeah.
And he's paid £4 for some bananas, and he's got a PS4 on him.
I mean...
Relentless.
Don't get an idea.
Fair play, though.
Innovative.
Yeah, fair play. It is thoughtful, yeah.
The next one is, so in America, the Navy, they have some like submarine ships, I think, where they can control like the telescope one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they have like a joystick that controls it. It's quite old. They were thinking, how can we get a better solution to this?
Okay.
So they actually decided to use Xbox 360 controllers. So instead of using the joystick on a high-tech
Well, he's still
Navy ship, they managed to just buy a load of Xbox 360
like
controllers.
Bluetooth thing. That is
so
mad.
they replaced the controllers. Each joystick was $38,000, and they've just managed to replace it with an Xbox 360.
And they kept doing that now forever?
Yeah,
or just
so
off?
I think they've saved themselves some decent money there.
That's mental, isn't it? You didn't think like an Xbox controller can control like everything.
I know, because then they asked the people on the ship, and they were like, do you prefer with the Xbox. They're like, yeah, because the joystick before was so old, like it was so hard to move. Now it's just probably like playing on an
literally,
actual
like
game.
on COD, easy.
Yeah,
I play Xbox, so I can imagine they were very comfy controllers. So they smashed it there, very clever.
Definitely. Okay, so we're going to go through, obviously you're in music. So I'm going to go through some of the best like video game soundtracks and talk through them.
Yeah.
So the first one I had is Tetris. Did you ever have a Game Boy?
I had a Game Boy, but I had that one where I think it's Mario.
Yeah, Super Mario.
Yeah, it might be that. You're like running around and you got to jump.
You go through the pipes and
yeah. You got to like bite them things in the air.
Yes.
That's what I played. What's Tetris? I've heard of it.
Tetris. So you've got the shapes. They come down from the top of the screen. You've got to rotate them to try and get them like all on the same line.
Okay, I have heard of Tetris.
And it's got this theme tune, and I apologise to anyone
listening.
listening because I'm about to like reenact it. And it goes. And it gets ingrained into your head
when you're playing it, just humming it.
Yeah, but I think that around the time where Tetris had come out, because I think it was one of the very early games on Nintendo, they only had 3 different sounds or something that they could use to make all these things. Even the early Super Mario theme tunes as well, or only like
played off 3.
Yeah, 3. I think it was 3 or a limited amount of chords.
I can't remember the Super Mario one.
It was.
Go on.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yes, that's the one. Banger. I'm going to sample it for next tune.
That's the next one on my list.
Oh, is it really?
So that's actually what I was going to say is you could sample like.
I could sample it, yeah.
They're probably, I know for a fact with Mario anyway, their sound is really like copyrighted.
Yeah.
Even if you use it once, it's kind of like, oh.
Just straight away.
Yeah.
Bam. Prison.
But so you said you like FIFA, and their soundtracks are always really good every year.
Please don't ask me for the best song because I'm never going to remember.
No, I was going to say, would you want one of your songs?
Oh, I'd love it.
Soundtrack?
Do you know what I thought with Lighter? I was thinking it's nailed on. We're going to be on. We've got KSI, Big Gamer, tune's a banger. We're going to get it on. For some reason, they didn't like it. Didn't go on.
They didn't.
But,
did you?
Well, not so much didn't like it. I'm assuming they didn't like it because they didn't put it on. I don't know if it got pitched or whatever.
They might decide it quite a while before, maybe.
Yeah, maybe they do.
Getting the FIFA 22.
Yeah. No, but I would love to be on. That's like my number one dream. Is like to be playing FIFA with my mates. You just lost a game. I've messed up. Everyone's annoyed at me, and you come into the lobby and my tune's on, and I'm like, yeah, what now?
Yeah,
that's
exactly. What are you going to say?
Yeah, literally. So I'd love that. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That's a good idea. I think Grand Theft Auto is another one.
Yes.
Do you remember on all the radio stations?
They had some good tunes on there. Yeah.
All like especially Vice City, they had all the like 80s music.
Well, I was cruising, driving sensibly.
San Andreas is 90s. GTA 5 is now, they've got like a range. So they actually put a load of UK artists on there.
Oh, no way, really?
So they have a radio station. I think Skepta does the hosting for it.
That is sick.
So they've got like
UK
Europe,
tunes.
AJ Tracy, like everyone.
That is
really
so hard.
sick. Yeah.
I might buy it just for that.
Yeah, you can just cruise around and listen to it.
Literally.
I think if I was a music artist, I'm trying to think what game I would like my music on. Probably GTA.
Do you reckon GTA? Yeah.
For me.
I think, it's probably like the coolest one, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? But you know, like on COD, you can have like sounds when you're in vehicles.
Yes. My friend, you buy it in games, don't you?
Yeah. And you can buy it. I'd like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I would like that. I'm trying to think what other soundtracks I would sample.
Yeah.
And there was one that came to mind. So it's from Street Fighter. And there's this character called Guile, and it's called Guile's Theme. And I don't know if anyone sampled it yet, but I know that people probably want to. And it's just one of them. It's like with Street Fighter, it was sort of dancey inspired a little bit because it was like late 80s, 90s type thing. So Guile's Theme, Street Fighter, hopefully some of the listeners.
That's the one for you.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely sample that. Another soundtrack that I've put on here is Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Okay.
So in the late 90s, early 2000s, they managed to just do it perfectly. So they took obviously all the rock songs that were out at the time.
Yeah.
But they also went with like hip hop as well. So they had like the Beastie Boys, Run DMC.
Mixing it up.
Yeah, it was like Tony Hawk Pro Skater for me is one of the best.
I feel like the games don't have as good music as they used to.
I think that, but then I play NBA 2K a lot, so the basketball game. And
that's meant to be sick, isn't it?
Yeah, their playlists are really good, and they also update it every now and again. So they'll put, and you can actually win competitions. I played
it once, and I just couldn't get my head around it. I was constantly fouling. I don't know. Every time I was trying to tackle someone, it's foul. I was thinking
it's
boring.
Complicated.
Yeah.
Once you get the hang of it, though, it's really fun.
My mate did say, like, stick with it because it's addictive. I was like, nah, back to FIFA.
I think it took me about 3 months.
Oh, really?
And then I just had a light bulb moment one day and I was like, I can play.
Do you play it still now then? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I do so there's My Career, which is when you have your own character who you customise.
Go through the leagues.
And you go through like the storyline, which is, so I think it was 2K20, so last year, LeBron James helped design the storyline. And it's got like, they actually get real actors. So I don't know if it's this year or last year, Idris Elba was one of the characters and stuff like that.
That is a bit like FIFA then, because they have like career modes.
Yeah, they do.
Where you can like be a pro and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sick.
Yeah, so
makes you feel you're actually living that life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like an alter ego.
I'm a real footballer.
Yeah, literally.
I try with FIFA, I love it, but I can't get the hang of it.
Really?
I try all the time. I've lost to many people.
Yeah.
9-0 is my worst.
This latest one, though, is a big scoring game. Like, there's very rarely like a 1-0, 2-0. It's always like 5-5, 6-5.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just, they've made defending really hard and attacking like overpowered this year, I feel, which is a bit annoying.
Or people have got better.
No, because it's like, well, I think it's like the same because like, it's both teams are high scoring.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you can be 5-0 up cruising and you're still not safe. And there's been plenty of times I've been 5-0 up and lost 6-5. And it's frustrating because no other FIFA's been like that.
Yeah, no, it's true. I think I know the answer to this question before I ask it. If you could play one game for the rest of your life and not get bored, I'm guessing it's FIFA, but you'd have to say one specific FIFA. It can't just be FIFA as a franchise.
No, do you know what then? I'm not going to say FIFA.
Okay.
Because that does bore the hell out of you when you're losing. Like, nothing can like make you want to keep playing it. If you're losing too many, it's just right, control it down, calm down, carry on. So I'm going to say Warzone. I've been playing it now for a year and I've still not been to everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like you wouldn't get bored of that if you had to play it forever because you can always try different things.
I love the fact that they've done like a 80s thing. Like they've taken it back in time because obviously Verdansk before was just like terrible. Like there's derelict or there's like a bomb's gone off or whatever. So I like the fact that you can go back now and see what it was like beforehand.
Even though I think it actually looks a bit more dodgy now than it did before, like on the game.
Yeah, because it's dated.
Yeah.
1980s. So where do you normally drop and land?
Well, at the minute, we're dropping at the stadium because obviously it's a new stadium.
It's a new stadium.
So it's like just exploring. It's pretty cool. But there's usually, it's like the big tall building in downtown.
The tallest one. Yeah, no, yeah.
That's quite a good spot because I like sniping. So
this is me. I hide.
Yeah, I literally hide. I try and hide the whole game, last as long as I can, then just try and snipe some people.
Yeah,
what's like the maximum kills you've got in a Warzone game?
Oh no, it's like 5, I think. I'm not the best.
I had one mad game where I had 12.
No way.
Bear in mind, like that never happens. None of my mates believe me. I had to like take a picture. But my average score is like I get like 2 kills.
Yeah, but I don't even do the Battle Royale. I do plunder quads.
Oh, really? And you still only get 5? I was thinking, all right, that's quite respectable Warzone.
So
yeah, plunders, I don't really like plunder.
Well, I did it to practice. My friend was like, right, if you're bad, just go on plunder because you can die as many times as you want. I like trying to collect all the money and the chests and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just
have you ever won a plunder game?
No. I've got to 1 million, but...
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, it is quite good, but I think I like the thrill of thinking, if I die, I'm sitting out for the whole game unless I'm being brought back in. So, because I'm not going to win in the gulag, that's not an option. Do you know what I mean? So, for me, I like the thrill of it, but I suppose plunder is fun. It's just you keep coming back and back.
Yeah, and plunder, you can upgrade your guns and stuff because you land with your chosen loadout.
Yeah.
Which is good.
But that's, once again, I like having to work for it in like just the normal Warzone. Because,
and it's more like, you could go outside and someone could be there. You're on edge more because with plunder, it's like, oh, cool, if I die, I'll just respawn.
Yeah. No, I think it's more fun.
I always land... I like the prison, but I think a lot of people land around there.
Yeah.
I do like the stadium, actually, because in
the new one or...
The old one. In the plunder quads, there's so many chests in the stadium. There's this one electric room and it's got 4 chests in it.
What, gold boxes, isn't that?
Yes. The red ones, not the gold.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah, so I go in there. Where else? I quite like the quarry.
I'm not a fan of the quarry. I don't think there's enough places to hide. And I'm obviously a hider.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like...
you just go for the rooftops.
Rooftops. That's why downtown's quite good because it's just, you can just be sniping off the rooftops. The other place that is quite good, obviously, prison. The dam, though. But they've obviously took the dam away.
Yeah, the quarry and the dam. Is the dam not there?
Yeah, it's not good. Well, it's still there, but it's called something different. And it's like been a bit revamped. But the old dam was pretty cool because I had quite a few, like, can't reveal them because they're good spots. But I had some good little camping spots. Yeah. No one clocked you from there.
I think the airport and downtown is just like no.
Airport's fun if you can get on the roof of the airport and just like be a noob and just prone the whole game so no one can see you. And then if you've got the perfect circle, you can just get up and like snipe. So I do like the airport.
I love, so my loadout on quads is I've got just like a gun, but then I have a bazooka as my backup. Yeah.
Well, like
so what I do is just wait for someone to get a helicopter and come over me and just.
Or like a truck or something.
Yeah.
You can get a truck. My loadout, I don't ever change it. It's just a growl, gun, and a sniper. But my mates are constantly changing it weekly. Like, no, YouTube said this is the right one now, and like this is the better gun. This is the overpowered gun. I'm just sticking to my growl. Yeah.
I'm like that. You know when you go to a restaurant, I will order the same thing.
No matter what country you're in.
Katsu curry.
Yeah. Safe bet, innit?
Nando's, same thing. Quarter chicken, medium.
Can't go wrong. But I suppose it is nice to explore sometimes. But
it's true.
I'm the same as you. Just know what you like, have it.
If I explore though and it's not what I thought it was going to be, I get really upset.
Yeah, you get annoyed. You're thinking, well, what was the point in that?
Yeah,
you've ruined it for yourself.
Wasted the meal, wasted the experience. Okay, so Warzone. I think that's a good option because it's like it technically never ends because they'll bring out new series.
Yeah, and you can just go in, like I say, you can drop in different places every time, and you can play the game in a different way. You can chase contracts one game, or you can do like helicopters, or you can actually play the game properly, camp, force like towards teams. So there's loads of different ways you can play. So for that reason, I feel like you wouldn't get bored. Do you know what I mean?
And you're playing against completely new people each time.
Exactly.
So yeah, right. So the next thing we've been doing is we take each of the gaming consoles and we say what they would be if they were like an object. So for this one, I think we're going to do soft drinks. So fizzy drinks.
Right.
Juices.
So like kind of elite to rubbish?
Kind of, but like if I said PS4, for example, then we're going to try and establish what would a PS4 be if it was like a fizzy drink.
Okay.
So what would you say for PS4?
PS4 fizzy drink.
Yeah. I try and think of my experience with the PS4. Okay. So I liked it. It was a good console. But you are an Xbox, so you might be biased.
I want to say PS4 is Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I love Dr. Pepper.
But for that reason I like it.
Yeah.
But if you're not in the right mood and like it's not fully chilled, it's not freezing, then it's clapped. Because sometimes if it goes warm, Dr. Pepper, I don't like it. And because I'm not a massive fan of PS4, I've got to be properly in the mood to enjoy it. So like, I have got one, but I've got to think, do you know what? I fancy a good PS4 like day to day, but I'm not in that mood a lot. So for that reason, Dr. Pepper, because it's got to be a certain mood to drink it. Yeah,
I love that analogy because I have had a warm Dr. Pepper before.
It's not nice, is it?
It's not.
There's nothing better than a freezing cold Dr. Pepper and ice and just like.
Yeah. Do you know when you've like had a drink the night before and you're feeling a bit ropey?
No, that's like my hangover drink. Yeah.
Cold, chilled Dr. Pepper. I had Dr. Pepper cream soda flavour the other day.
I've tried all them. Like vanilla float as well. Have you tried that one?
I think that might have been the one I had actually.
Yeah.
Vanilla float.
There is some weird ones. There's a corner shop near mine and they've just got about 5 flavours of Dr. Pepper. I'm like, where do you even find these flavours?
I love it though. I would say though, I don't know if you'll find this controversial. I do prefer cherry Coke to Dr. Pepper.
No, I like cherry Coke. I like things with flavours.
Yeah.
Like whether it's vodka or whatever. I can't just have plain. It's got to be like flavoured. Yeah. And like I can't just drink water. It's got to be like Ribena or blackcurrant. Yeah.
I can drink water, but it has to be chilled with ice.
No, I just can't do water. I just feel like you just drink. It's like brushing your teeth. Do you know what I mean? It's just like plain water.
It is good for you though. It keeps you alive. So
bit of blackcurrant, it's all right.
Yeah, put some juice in it. Okay, the next one is the Game Boy Color. So this was if you ever played like Pokemon, Super Mario. So what would you say?
Never think.
It was quite a pioneer in terms of handheld gaming. The Game Boy Color or Game Boy in general. I'm
going to say Sunny D.
Controversial.
The reason for that is I couldn't afford a Game Boy Play. The same way I couldn't afford Sunny D. So when I'd go like to co-op with my mum, and as a kid, I'd be like begging for Sunny D. But obviously because it was so inflated just because of the brand, she'd be like, no, you're not having Sunny D, it's too expensive, so you'll have like the dodgy orange juice. Yeah.
Version.
And that was the same with the Game Boy. Because I had like the normal Game Boy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Mum, the colour's one out. And I can't get the colour one, it's too expensive. So yeah, Sunny D, I suppose.
I remember we never had Sunny D in the house because do you remember in the late 90s, it was really controversial because apparently it turned a child orange from drinking it.
I don't remember that.
It had so many E numbers in it or something that it was in the news. So my mum was like, as if I'm going to get you something.
Yeah.
Like, why would I get you that?
I didn't hear that, to be fair. I've never heard that. Yeah.
That was a big...
Wait, it turns you orange?
No, it did.
That was the thing?
It turned someone orange from drinking it because it had so many, like...
Things
in it. But I think they definitely had to take down some of the sugar levels or something.
Yeah. Sent everyone a bit loopy, like the blue Smarties.
It makes you really hyper and stuff. Yeah, the blue Smarties as well. Okay, so next one is Xbox 360.
Okay.
Which is a good console.
Yeah. Is it though? Because Red Ring of Death.
Oh yeah.
So like,
I remember that.
I had that a couple of times. But I did love the 360. It's a solid console. It did keep going. It's just, like I say, now and again, they would pack up. What drink can I say for that? I think I'm just going to go for a solid Coke. Because full fat Coke, because you know what you're getting. And it's like, I feel like at the time the 360 was out, everyone had it. So like, I think it beat PlayStation that year.
I'm kind of more lenient towards PlayStation.
But you had a 360
But I had a 360.
So I think Coke, everyone knows it worldwide. Everyone has it. It's a safe bet if you're just thinking, I know what it is, I'll have that. So I'm going to say Coke is a 360.
So then I have a follow-up question because I was talking about this earlier, in fact. Cokes, right? The glass bottle, this is in my opinion.
It tastes better.
The glass bottle Coke is top tier.
Yeah.
Then it's the long, thin can.
Yeah.
Second tier. Third tier is the standard can. And then bottom tier is just the plastic bottle. They all taste different.
So I'm going to say top tier is McDonald's Coke.
Ooh.
Do you not think?
Yes, that's a good point.
I think it is, but it's got to be on point.
Yeah,
because if you go...
Some places are flat.
Some are too much soda in it.
Yeah.
But when you get the perfect temperature, the perfect mix, perfect amount of ice from McDonald's, if you are hungover as well, it's perfect. Nothing beats that for me. But a bottled Coke is nice. I do like a bottled Coke, like in the glass bottle.
Oh, the glass bottle,
yeah. But a can's all right as well, I feel. If it's freezing cold.
The long thin can, though, tastes nicer than the other one.
See, I think the thicker ones are nicer. I do, yeah. I don't think I've had many thin can ones.
I love them.
To be fair. I don't even know where it sells them like around me.
Really?
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
In my small little town, it's just Coke.
Normal.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I love that. Coke is one of my favourite fizzy drinks, so I applaud that. Okay, so the next one is PlayStation 1. The first PlayStation. So it's the grey blocks.
Yeah. No,
if you need help,
I'd like to hear yours for this one.
Fizzy drink connoisseur.
Go on. What's your one?
I'm going to save my favourite one for the last console on here. So PlayStation 1, I would say I loved it. It was my actual first experience of a console, other than the Sega Mega Drive. So I'm going to go with Fanta mango flavour.
Never tried it.
It's very nice. I don't like Fanta orange. I've never liked it. I like Fanta lemon, but the Fanta mango is a very nice flavour. Quite sweet after a while.
Why does that relate to the PS1?
Because it's a nice drink, and it was my first experience of having... So in the corner shops, they have all these different flavours now of Fanta.
Yeah.
The mango was my first time I branched out for orange/lemon flavour. And I think it's... just, vibrant and tastes lovely.
So the PS1 was vibrant and just lovely?
Yeah, it was a game changer.
Yeah.
So that's why I would choose a Fanta mango flavour. The next one is Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Which is handheld and can also be a console on your TV. So it's quite versatile.
See, I've never had one. So I'm trying to think of a drink I've never had.
So it doesn't have to be fizzy. It could be like a hot drink or a juice as well.
Okay, I'm going to go for an Americano coffee. Only because whenever I go to Costa or Starbucks, I just see it and I think, I don't even know what it is. Do you know what I mean? I've never ever tried it.
You've never tried it?
No, I'm more of a caramel frappuccino guy. So I've never had, what was the console again? I've forgotten already. Nintendo Switch, yeah. It's irrelevant to me. It's just like an Americano. So that's what I'm going to say, Americano.
But all the Nintendo fans are...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've just never had a Nintendo, so I don't know what it's like.
It's a good console, but I agree. I've never had coffee in my life, so...
Oh, you know what? Normal coffee?
I've never drunk coffee.
No way.
But
you should try a Frappuccino, though, because that's not like coffee. It's like fake coffee, but nice.
Is that the ones with all the cream and the whipped
cream? Caramel, and it's just
I've had that, but I think I got it without the coffee.
Yeah, you can have it with and without coffee.
Yeah.
But with a bit of coffee, it's mine. I can't even taste it.
Yeah. See, my thing is with coffee, if I've made it this far without needing it to kind of feel less childish.
Yeah, but it's just nice. Do you know what I mean? But to be fair, I'm biased.
I love the smell of it.
Yeah, I'm biased because my mum and dad own a coffee company, so they've always got coffee in the house. So I'm just always smelling coffee. So for that reason, I'm always just coffee.
Yeah.
I don't need it to wake up in the morning or anything. I just enjoy drinking it at times.
Okay, so we're going to go with, what was it, Americano?
Americano, yeah.
Let's go with the Xbox Series X, so the new
one.
Xbox.
Okay. What's a drink you can't get your hands on because it's like so limited? Because I was very lucky to get one, but a lot of my mates still can't get one.
Yeah.
Because like obviously
it's like that with the
stock
PlayStation
levels
5
and that.
as well. Okay, so a drink that's very limited that you can't really get anymore.
You get to the shop and it's like, no, we ain't got it.
Places that are always running out of.
I suppose McDonald's milkshake at night.
I was going to say the ice cream machines at McDonald's.
Any time after 11 o'clock, it's like, no, they're being cleaned. So yeah, I'd probably say McDonald's milkshake at dodgy McDonald's outlets that don't have a 24-hour machine.
Okay, so, but you're not saying the Xbox Series X is dodgy. You're just saying
no, I'm saying you can't get it. Yeah.
But when you do,
you get it.
really
you're thinking,
good.
yes, I can get one. So yeah, post midnight McDonald's milkshakes. Because if you get one, you're in luck.
Yeah. Okay. I love that. So the last one then was. This is my case. I'm going to play.
Okay, let's do this.
You. So my favorite console is the PlayStation 2.
Okay.
Which is the best console.
The black one.
Yeah, the best console of all time. So my favorite fizzy drink is apple ties.
Okay.
It's like the fizzy.
Yeah.
It's not like apple tango, which was kind of a bit too sweet. Apple ties taste.
In the green bottle.
Yeah, the long thin, green bottle.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say PlayStation 2 is apple ties because it is like all the best things about apple tango that you can like, but it just tastes more realistic.
Looks a bit posh as well in that green bottle.
And it looks cool. Like it looks a bit more.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good match.
Apple ties,
I love that.
2.
Actually, top tier one.
Yeah.
Love that.
So is your favourite fizzy drink Coke then? What would you say?
No. To be fair, my favourite fizzy drink is Dr. Pepper, but because it's my favourite, I know how to deal with Dr. Pepper. So I know it's got to be chilled, got to be cold.
Yeah.
But I'd say, favourite fizzy drinks, probably Dr. Pepper or vanilla Coke.
Ooh,
but at the minute,
love vanilla Coke.
I know, but I can only find the zero vanilla Coke at the minute.
Don't even get me started.
No, I don't think they do full fat vanilla Coke anymore. Anywhere.
This whole Coke.
It's a disgrace.
You know what they're cheeky is they write the zero
it's
just
tiny.
around, and you can't tell.
The amount of times that like it said, 2 for £2 or whatever, and I've accidentally bought one of each because I can't even tell that it says zero at the top.
And I know as soon as I sip it, I'm like,
yeah, you think that's awful.
This is not.
But yeah, I can't find full fat vanilla Coke. So if anyone can find some, jump in my DMs because I need some.
Yeah.
I can't find them anywhere.
I love it. Some people don't like vanilla Coke.
I love it. I love vanilla everything. The smell, taste, everything.
Vanilla ice cream?
Everything.
Favorite ice cream then?
Yeah, vanilla. But I also like the cookie dough.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know what brand
I like
it is.
salted caramel.
No, I'm not into caramel. And like, even though I have caramel frappuccino, I don't like anything else but that. Just the salted stuff. Is that actually salty?
It's
got a tinge.
It's like caramel, but not as sweet. It's kind of got a slightly bitter taste to it. It's really, really nice.
I just don't get that because it's meant to be sweet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's ice cream, so I wouldn't be on that. And like things with nuts in and that, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
I like nuts, but not in stuff. I don't think it should be in stuff.
So what we're going to do next, because you like FIFA and you like football, I'm guessing, I want you to make an 11-a-side team that you would play in FIFA from different music artists in the UK. So you can play yourself if you want.
As in actually play the sport or play it on the console?
It'd be in the console, but like, you know how on FIFA...
Like pro clubs?
Yes, yeah, each player has different stats and you can get like the items and stuff, so...
Right, here we go. Okay, so in no particular order,
Yeah.
I'm just going to chuck 11 people in, and then we can just...
But you need to say what position you put them in and why.
Right, okay, so goals, I'm going to go for JK.
Okay.
Because Blue Nose, like, he supports Birmingham City, so he doesn't understand really how to read the game very well. And he's useless at football, so he's going to go in goals. I'm going to have right back. It's got to be strictly music.
If you want to, who are you thinking of chucking in there?
Some footballers as well.
No, you can't put footballers in there.
Yeah, I can't.
Because this is like
okay.
alternative to footballers.
Right back.
Okay.
I'm going to go Heady one. I feel like it's no nonsense. Get the job done.
Before you say this, have you seen the clip on YouTube?
But no one wants to play right back or left back. That's why I'm thinking he doesn't understand very well like how to play football.
Okay.
So he can go right back and just clear up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Centre back. I'm going to go for...
I'm sorry, and I know, like, Heady, love you so much, and he's beaten me on FIFA, so I have no right to even say this, but he also came on MOTDX, which you went on the other week, and I scored 0, but so did Heady 1 on the...
I had a nightmare on that. I don't want to talk about it.
What did you score? I scored 23. I was 23.
Huh? He weren't 40. I was like 26. He was 26.
Oh, so you were just above me then. I got 23.
Yeah, I know, but in the rehearsal, we were getting like 70s.
Same, that happened to me, but I knew this would happen.
I know, I did. I was banging them in, and obviously Jermaine was just like, you're all right at this. I was like, yeah, I know, I'm actually all right. Come to the recording, embarrass myself.
Yeah.
Right, back on topic.
So Heady.
Heady one, right back. We're going to have 2 centre-backs, and it's going to be... My mind's got blank.
You've got to have a strong defence.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Put JK in goal and said that he's not going to be good. So
I'm going to have Giggs, centre-back.
Yep, I like that.
And I'm going to have... I'm actually going to have KSI centre-back as well.
Okay.
Only because...
Everyone's put that...
I don't know why everyone's laughing at that.
Behind the camera right now, people have face planted their hands in despair.
I don't know. I feel like with KSI, he's just... I can just say, right, stand there, don't let anyone get past you. And he'll just use it as more of like a rugby game than a football game. I'm not putting anyone in positions for football ability.
Okay.
I'm putting him in there to just like be a bouncer on the door.
Okay, cool.
So is that all right?
So we got Heady, Giggs and KSI so far. Who is left back?
I'm going to have H.
H.
I feel like he's got what everything I say everyone's laughing.
It's a tough crowd in this room.
He's going to I feel like H, he's got a bit of speed and he's just going to like whip up the side and he's just going to put some crosses in.
Okay.
Is that all right? So he's like an attacking fullback.
Yeah, and also he's young.
Yeah.
He's enthusiastic.
Yeah, he's vibrant.
He'll give it his best shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my back four sorted.
Strong
quite a
back
solid.
four.
It's a solid defence, goalkeeper. I'm just going to chuck some mad names out there for a laugh. I'm going to have Aston Marigold.
From JLF?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the right, I think he's right-footed, I don't know.
I think he'd be quite fast.
Yeah.
He strikes me, because even in their performances, they're quite energetic, dancing.
In the middle, I'm going to have... I feel like I need to be prepared for this, so I could have thought...
Do you know what? I've got a suggestion.
Okay, go on.
Anne-Marie.
Well, I was waiting for the strikers.
Okay, cool. Okay. We're on the same page.
In the middle, I'm going to go for Central C. Central, middle. Makes sense. Yeah, he's playing central midfield. Yeah. My left centre mid is going to be Ella Henderson, because she's going to feed some balls through.
Yeah.
I feel like she's got a good curl on her. My left mid is going to be... I'm going to go for Maya Jama. Left mid, yeah?
Yeah.
Feel like it adds some flavour. I think she's got like silky feet, trickery.
Yeah.
Get past, and then you can go back and forth down the flank with H.
Yeah.
Up front, I'm going to go for Anne-Marie. I feel like she's a good finisher.
She's very good at sport as well.
Very, very good, yeah.
What is it? She does karate?
She does like, kung fu and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking when the balls come through, she can just fly kick them in.
Yeah.
And her striking partner is going to be Tion Wayne.
Tion Wayne.
Tion Wayne, Anne-Marie up front, yeah.
Solid team, that.
They've done a tune together. Yeah. So like,
good chemistry.
They already know each other, good chemistry.
You know in FIFA,
it'll be like green lines.
Yeah.
And I think that is a solid team.
So you didn't make the team?
No, I'm manager.
Okay, you're the gaffer. Okay. And how do you feel you would perform against?
I think we'll just sell tickets.
You would?
We'll just sell it, we'll give it to charity, and we'll lose. Would it be funny?
What would your team be called?
They'd be called... They're playing claret and blue, Rilla colours.
Yeah.
Because JK wouldn't have a choice then. And they'll be called the UK All-Stars.
I like that. Yeah, I like what you did there. I think you've got a solid team.
I'd like to see that on like some sort of graphic. See everyone together.
See everyone's like items
my lineup
on the page. I like that. We'll make it happen.
Please do.
And see, do you know what I could do is make an 11-a-side to go against.
And we can play.
Yeah, we can all play together.
Love that.
Good times.
That is amazing.
So if you could be in a game, which character would you be from a game? Like a famous game, who would you pick?
I'd be the male version of Lara Croft.
I'm trying to think if there's a game that's like...
Is that a good answer or not?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of a game where there is a male character that does like adventure stuff like her.
Action Man? Is that a game?
I don't know if Action Man was made.
I don't know, is that a game? There must be some sort of Action Man.
I was going to say Indiana Jones, but I don't know if is that on a game? Is that a game? Okay, well, Indiana Jones then. That works.
I'll do that. But no, I want to be the male Lara Croft.
I loved Tomb Raider.
Okay.
It was Did you ever play Tomb Raider?
No.
So you want to be Lara Croft?
Yeah, because I remember her being like this fierce legend of gaming world.
Okay.
But I've never actually played it. I don't think I could afford that game. I was at FIFA every year. I was lucky to get FIFA. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't push the boat out. But I think my cousin used to have it, Tomb Raider, and like every time I'd go around, I'd be like, let me play on it. Yeah. So I think I've played on it, but I didn't own it.
Okay. So Lara Croft / Indiana Jones.
Yes.
I think that's good because some of the levels on Tomb Raider, so I'll explain some of them. Some of them, she was in China and she was like fighting tigers near the Great Wall of China, and there's all these like boulders you dodge and stuff like that. So that could be fun. There was one where she went scuba diving the whole episode, so you just like underwater the whole time.
I think I've actually played that one.
Have you?
Yeah,
you were in Venice.
No, I don't remember where I was, but I just remember being underwater, just swimming around.
Yeah,
and it was quite quick.
Yeah, I remember that one. But then there's people shooting you under the water, which is really annoying.
Dodge it in that.
Yeah, but it's hard to dodge. I think if I was Lara Croft, I would just hide.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Just hide out of the way.
Just hide out.
Yeah. It's a good tactic.
Yeah, just hide and then surprise.
That's probably how you want to do when playing football. You just hide out of the way because you can't play.
And just come out at the end.
Literally, yeah.
Okay, well, this has been really fun.
Yes, thank you so much for having me on.
I've enjoyed talking about gaming and then hearing about your 11-a-side. I think that was a personal highlight, was the 11-a-side.
I think it was the most random 11-a-side ever.
Yeah.
It's up there, isn't it?
But you mean it could work. You know when some things shouldn't work,
but
and
it does. Like KSI and dance music.
Yeah.
And it worked.
It really worked. And I'm excited to see all the future projects.
Thank you so much.
Right, so Nathan Dawe, they can find you everywhere.
Yeah, just Nathan Dawe on all the socials, so you can hit me up on that.
Yeah, and I found someone that likes Adidas just as much as me.
Yes, I've always an Adidas.
I saw you Photoshop your face onto the Adidas suit. And
yeah, because I was just thinking I need to wear something Adidas, but something smart. So I want to look at
the best of both worlds,
literally.
to be honest with you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to The Citizen Game, and I will see you next time.
Thank you very much.